Welcome to Sports Talk Radio. I'm your host, Logan Morante, with co-hosts Nolan and Kieran. Our show is 94.7, and our first topic is going to be who's going to win the Super Bowl.
I think I got the Cincinnati Bengals because, they got Joe Burrow, Ja'Marr Chase, T. Higgins, Joe Mixon. Their defense is amazing. I know what happened. They lost for a field goal when he fouled the Chiefs team, but that was just a foul on a foul, and they lost from a field goal. But that was the past. The Cincinnati Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Well, I think the Philadelphia Eagles are going to bounce back and win the Super Bowl. Because I feel like, it wasn't really like it was a good season, don't get me wrong, but, they're going to come back way more stronger, more experienced, They have a good team, They have defense, offense, everything, So I feel like they're going to win the Super Bowl. They're just going to bounce back, take over.
I think the surprise team is going to be the 49ers this year. Bounce back from last year. Conference Finals was a little disappointing with all the injuries and stuff, and the Eagles beating them, but I think this year they're going to have a bounce back year, and Nick Bosa is going to win Defensive Player of the Year. So, if you want to call in and join us, call at 854-657-7789.
Hi, oh god.
Hello, caller number one. What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Louis. I'm from South Florida. My question is, why do you think the Bengals will win the Super Bowl this year?
Well, I think the Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl because they've got good talent, like Joe Mixon, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, really talented player, does get sacked very often, but that doesn't really matter because he's a really good quarterback. And he got Ja'Marr Chase on the side as well.
Well, we're going to move on to our next topic, and we're going to be talking about the NBA Finals last night. It was a little disappointing loss from the Heat after going down 3-1 in the series and then losing by 5. Yeah. Nolan, what do you think about the loss last night?
Well, it was a pretty devastating loss, Miami, he had a great team, had a great run, but it just wasn't enough to beat the Joker, The Joker's a great player, Nikola Jokic. He does everything on the court, Jamal Murray and all those other people. They got a great team. Miami got a great team too, don't get me wrong, but it just wasn't enough, Jimmy Butler had a slow start at the start of the game, but at the end he was starting to heat up a little bit, but he got to do that at the start of the game if you want to win championships. If he had the normal game like he usually does, then they would have at least broken the series to 3-2.
Well, I think that it was a great run by the Heat. The Nuggets were a very good team. They were unstoppable. They swept the Lakers, who were one of the best teams in basketball history, and the Nuggets swept them. Nuggets are a really talented team with a good duo, Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic. Bam did pretty good in Game 5 against the Nuggets. He scored 14 in the first half, but he just fell down in the second half and only scored 2. And they didn't make that much baskets at the end. The Heat won the first half, Nuggets won the second half, and winning the second half is mainly better because the first half is just the first half, and the second half is last quarter and stuff.
All right, we're going to move on to our third topic, and this is going to be our last topic. Who do you think is the best wide receiver right now in the NFL?
Honestly, I think it's Justin Jefferson, really talented player. Obviously, can make good screens, good slants, everything he needs. When you need him to score a touchdown, when you need him to score a first down, you could have Justin Jefferson. Anything you need, just for a wide receiver, Justin Jefferson is the guy.
Nolan?
What? Well, I think Ja'Marr Chase because, he can do the same thing that Justin Jefferson can do, but I feel like he does it a little bit better than Justin Jefferson can. Ja'Marr Chase he's a very good player. He got some people on his team. He got Joe Burrow on the side, so obviously, it's gonna be pretty easy to catch the balls. So, it's pretty easy. Jamar Chase is a good player. He can do everything he wants.
Well, I agree with you both, but I think Tyreek Hill is the best. Even though he's close to Justin Jefferson, I think Tyreek Hill is the best. Well, that's going to be the end of our show, and we
See
have
ya.
a quick ad from Snickers.